This is an island challenge in cities Skylines. Starting money 300,000. Starting land only this small island. Starting ocean everywhere. Starting nature 1 palm. And the goal is to make a huge city with decent industry, entertainment and still 1 palm. It all started in the middle of the ocean. The game is about building cities on the land, but all available land was this small island. It has trees, well, a tree. The most precious resource that was given by nature, and I will treasure it. We had starting money to establish our settlement and a bridge leading to society. But what could we offer to a newcomer? A shore? A palm? In the end, what makes you happy? A toilet and drain pipe? Maybe electricity? Or a water source? The space was barely enough to place these things, so we had to rebuild a road. With 1 available square for a home. Perfect for introvert. The road markup was optimistically pointing out that you can go to the right, to the first house. We still had no citizens, but money was already going down. Then miracle happened. An introvert decided to join our city. He even built a house. He had everything he might need: electricity, water, place to poop. That's 1 small poop for man, 1 giant poop for mankind. Wait, that's too much poop for 1 citizen. Oh, I realized what was missing: a neighbor. Everyone needs to socialize, even an introvert, right? Alright, congrats, you're our second first citizen. After a while we've got even more houses and citizens, but our capabilities were limited by the island size. Nevertheless, the first car was approaching already. Mary Holmes and her family driving home. Oh, and they have a dog, nice. A dog needs its own place to poop, so we expanded the island. Then expanded it even more, which somehow caused a flooding. Which swept away Mary's car. Poor Mary. But you can consider this a modern flush system for dog poop. Well, if you don't have car, why bother yourself with a road? So we reorganized the city completely into living, commercial and industrial zones. The water pipe was not draining water from sand, so we had to destroy it. And placed a new one. Unfortunately, Mary left the city. But others joined instead. Very soon we became a little hamlet. Our city was growing and people started building factories, human beings always trying to destroy nature. Expanding was not cheap, but we extended our island even further. Which caused another flooding. The nature revenge. These people were demanding electricity, but received a free water, a perfect trade-off. Fortunately, there are always new people on their new cars willing to join the city. But what's that? Something was wrong with poop draining. Oh, never mind, false alarm. With all that, we secured our money, but people were not happy. Maybe park will help here? A park in the middle of factory zone. Or maybe police station and hospital? Yes, people want to feel protected and treated well. The poop stain got bigger and spoiled our drinking water. But why would you fix that if you can just move a pipe to the other side of your island? Placing wind turbines on land was less preferable than on water. Well, because 99% of this map is water. So we built water wind turbines. Then spent the rest of the money on expansion. It was a huge improvement, literally 5 times more landmass than we had. Another time to get rid of unnecessary buildings. You won't be happy about Poop Shore anyway, right? We lost about 300 people, but the progress comes with a price. We made better roads and bigger districts. By the way, the palm was still there. Then we placed our first industry, farming industry. This attracted a lot of people and trucks. As usual, people return once they can smell easy money. Sheeps were talkative. We had a small problem with education. 100% of uneducated citizens, more or less. So we built an elementary school. The citizens will probably find a lot of interesting stuff there. By the way, if you enjoy this video, your precious like will be my best reward. Consider subscribing too, as you might find a lot of interesting stuff on my channel as well. Then we built a cemetery, again in the middle of factory zone. A fast track for burnt out at work, and a garbage pile nearby. Is it fine with you, sheep? It's fine. After a year and a half we afforded a high-density living district with its own park and school. Yep, this is what they call safety. A swing on the edge. At least kids will always feel that breeze. And it's definitely better than the other side of our island, covered with poop. We wanted to somehow change the situation, to do at least something. So we built a hotel district there, with 2 identical buildings, to make people feel that they have choice. Just about time to add more houses. Ah, that feeling of expansion, so satisfying. We were unstoppable, we expanded even more. We even bought a new zone and filled it with more land. But the poop was getting out of control. But why? We even placed a hotel district. It's better not to think about that, we should continue expanding. And after 3 years we reached a huge milestone. We added a special district, a housing for thousands of people, future IT specialists and successful managers. We called it the Left Zone. And another district for future engineers, scientists, doctors and entertainers. We called it the Right Zone. At some point they will all go to the middle area and then leave this island, it was just a matter of time. But for now they could just relax in our city, visit Flex Gym for example, or Flex Gym, or Flex Gym. It's great to have a choice. Most importantly, we have solved the ecological problem, only a small poop stain was remaining as a reminder for our dark past. But it was slowly going away, freeing the space for a cargo hub. Yes, perfect, slice through this poop like a knife, as only bright future awaits us. With all cash incoming, it was not a bad idea to just let the city live on its own. 32 years have passed since then. I just let the game run for several hours. And looks like money is not a problem anymore. But when you get huge money, be prepared for huge consequences. Capitalists. They were not happy with only farming industry, they wanted more. They tried to take this island, but failed. But the city had to pay for it. The cemetery was full of dead bodies and the university was burned to ashes by capitalists. And even if you think that you're doing good, there's always son of your mother's friend somewhere nearby.
Bruh.
With the best factories, airports and all that. And of course no connection with you. Days were passing one after another. The first island was specializing on farms, fish, entertainment and education, while the second island favored money, factories and even nuclear power. But they both could not reach their goals. In the end, if you have half of your business on one island and half on another, how to achieve prosperity? The answer is simple, you should unite. This was a success. People, previously separated, headed towards their counterpart right away. The roundabout was filled with cars. We even expanded a bit more, at the cost of thousands of people. The traffic was going up, but we had money and knowledge. We built helicopters for services and a prison. Connected our islands by ferry docks. The human mass here was more than happy about that. Hope 50 seats will be enough. And finally we built metro on both islands. This boosted our tourism and we finished our amusement park. We filled all remaining space with commercial buildings. They were so similar. Our metro network was a huge success, transporting thousands of people. The cash flow was stable and satisfying. In the end, after 45 years of work, we built all special industry buildings and reached maximum level of all industries. We purchased the remaining land, well, I mean ocean. With all that wealth and prosperity, we have definitely achieved what we were aiming for. From a small island we built a huge city with a reliable economy. Next time we'll aim for more, so try to not miss it, and see you later!